fishing video, or farming simulator, whatever you want to call it. Today we're going to be playing Farming Simulator 17 Heavy Rescue. Now what I mean by that is in the last episode, which was Tree Services episode, which is the last Tree Services episode, from now on it will be called Yard Services, Yard Care or whatever. Buzz, get out of there! Yard Care, and or Lawn Services, actually, as the name I've decided. Lawn Services because obviously Lawn Care and Tree Services combined, but now we have 2 extra trucks. We had to get rid of a couple pieces of equipment, and we had 2 extra trucks. And we had an extra trailer. So we sold those 2 trucks, bought this brand new green truck. All stock. Oh, my bad. It's all stock. It's got, stock wheels, stock tires, stock paint. Well, basically stock paint. I decided to paint it because I didn't want it being white. And yeah, now we're towing this truck home to our house. And we're basically going to find a place to park it. Now, what I mean by that is take the trailer and do some heavy rescue with it. Now, we don't have any heavy rescue lined up today because we haven't even built the shop yet. But of course, that is in the future plan. Now, we do actually have to check out an area. Now, we can build it in an area already owned by us, which I'm actually thinking about going back and doing right now, just checking the area out anyway as we do go. But I don't think I'm going to be picking this area. However, I am going to drop off the truck here, drop off the trailer here, drop off the other truck, pick up the Mustang, and go for a little ride. So, I'm not even going to pull anything into the shop. I'm just going to leave it right outside because these are all trucks and trailers. The trailer is locked up to the truck, and yeah, oh boy. Let's actually back that up. Oh, my bad, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to pull forward and hit the button to open the trailer. Had my thumb hovering over the button, but I didn't have it both buttons. So let's now open the trailer. There we go. Oops. What is this, boy? Yeah, I know magic. Sorry. I didn't know you guys. Oh, there we go. See, that's a big example of my scuba driving. Luckily, you don't crash and destroy anything, but... let's connect... Oh, my bad. Wrong truck. Get into this one. Pull up into right here. Because I'm going back. It's crazy. Connect up to the truck, to the trailer now. And there we go. So now that we've connected up, we're going to pull the truck and trailer in over here. Get into our other truck. And we're going to load this one up onto the ramp. Reason being is because the other one is, well, it's new, and I want to basically break it in. I want to basically break it in with my vehicle, so that way any damage is done, I own the vehicle, so, you know, it's my vehicle, I don't have to pay for it. I could always just deal with the damage. So, yeah. That's kind of my main reason. So, put the truck up, get in, fold up the trailer, and there we go, we'll get out now. And we're basically going to pull it up, pull it next to where we pull vehicles in, because our tree services, our lawn services, are closed today. We're not going to be doing any lawn services today. So yeah. Pull in right here. Park right here. Now I knew this would be a good idea to have. I always thought, you know, I'm going to use this in the future. So we're going to go ahead and open this gate over here. But of course, first we are going to be checking out some things we can do, because I do most definitely, indubitably want to do this, but of course, other things might get in the way. Like, this is what we're going to be using as our office, which is $7 grand, which means we'll only have $10,000 to build the shop itself. Now, I could always do this, but a double gate and then some fence, where is it? No, right here. A double gate and then some fence. No, those aren't adhesive. What the heck is this? That's a double gate. Hold up a minute. Why is it not showing up? See, that's where I'm kind of confused now. Okay, well, we'll do like a double gate and then fence post and all that stuff. Because there is an entrance here, so we could actually put a double gate there. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing it like that, because obviously I don't need to have this set up at any particular place, but of course I would like to have it close by home. I just need to remember, the up button is to switch the way I want to do it. So yeah, let's do this. Now, I do need a plow in order to do this. Ooh, no, that's the thing I just forgot about. See, I don't want to actually have to plow out an area, but I have to. see, where else could I technically purchase this? I could actually pay and get this area plowed out right here, and I wouldn't actually mind doing it. I'm actually going to do that, because right here, I can plow this area out, have a double gate there, and of course, just back it in with vehicles right there. That's what we're going to do, guys. So, it is going to be a bit of expensive, but we will pay extra. And I don't want to have to drive all the way home to get that vehicle back. We are going to get a loan from the bank. So we're going to run over to the bank, quickly get a loan, and lease a few vehicles. Now, we have a full hour before we're charged, so of course we're not going to worry about, waiting a few minutes before we decide to lease the vehicle, because we won't be charged until, we almost have a full hour. We have 2 minutes, we're 2 minutes into an hour, of course, so we're going to go ahead down and borrow a couple $1,000s. We'll pay it back. We always pay our loans back, which is why the bank trusts us with about $200,000 from them, which we're going to be getting all of that, because obviously I don't know exactly how much money I'm going to need. They actually trust us with a little bit more than $200,000. They trust us with exactly $300,000, which, that's a lot of money, guys. To me, at least, that's a lot, because I have $300,000 right now in my account. Now, we're going to be, like I said, releasing a few vehicles, such as, where are the plows? Plows are right over here, so we're going to go ahead and grab the bigger plow, which is going to be about $4,000 to lease, and of course, we're going to be leasing a decently good tractor. Now, we're going to be leasing this one right here. Oh boy, thought I accidentally purchased it, which it's only about $8,000 to lease, so I kind of overestimated how much money I'm going to need, but of course, I definitely don't want to be short at all, and of course, I can just easily give this money back to them as lease, or as for the loan, instead of having to keep it all and then earn double with this. Let's just do that. Just what I love about the bank and how much they trust me. They trust me with $300,000, and yeah, I don't collect interest on it until after 1 day. So after the first day, I start collecting interest, which is of course fine by me, and everything's good as well. So we're gonna go ahead and just go across, go to that shop, and ooh, this weight is not heavy enough. It's not surprising at all. We're gonna go ahead and just leave this good. This is one of our shops. And we're going to go ahead and drop that off and get those heavier weights. This weight is too light. So let's go ahead and get... That one's about 1,000, so 1,100 or 1,500. Yeah, we'll get a 1,500. Oh boy, I actually purchased that one as well. Hopefully it's enough. I don't know if it actually is so light. I mean, so small. That says 1,500. Oh no, it says 500. I think that's a T. Oh boy. Honestly, I think right here is just the one I have to go for. It's not even a mod. It should be able to support it. So I'm gonna at least this one. Get this big weight. Yeah, this will definitely be able to hold the back down. I mean, you guys pretty much tipping because of how heavy it is. Oh, come on, my wheels really not on the ground. There we go, that is working now. So basically, what we need to do is plow out this area right here. Hopefully, the guy doesn't get too much of our way. We want to stay away from, oh god, that idiot. We should have stopped. We want to stay too far away from the inside, so we're going to basically set, oh, my bad, a live quick. And basically, we're just going to plow right through that, so, ooh. Something I don't quite like is obviously how close you get, because this is a kind of less powerful tractor, as you would say. So we're going to basically just set up our cruise control. And this is going to go about a mile an hour. So. Put the seatbelt on or whatever. Strap in and all that stuff. Ooh, I don't stuff like that. I'm actually going to have to step. Just going to keep it straight here. But we definitely want to have a... Now, there will be a obvious boost for, like, stairs. That's slow, guys. We are literally going the maximum speed we can go with this thing, which is, I don't like that. Slow again. But it's course, it will all be worth it when we make a shop and all that stuff. There, yeah. I'm thinking the gate will not be on where we started, but it might actually have to. Now, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it, but there will be... Oh, crap, what is going on? Oh, my bad, my bad. I made the freaking thing turn, so... That's not good. Now we have to go the entire way back. So I just do that. Alright, so I'm actually gonna get up here and I'm gonna drop the cultivator. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it right there. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come over here to the end, right at the sidewalk, and drop my weight. I'm thinking that's slowing me down a huge amount, more than I need to slow down. And yeah, if my cultivator's down, it shouldn't be able to weigh me down too much, because obviously, yeah, it's definitely not weighing me down as much now. Allow create new field though. And there we go. Ooh, actually, it's just about to explode. The ultimate question is that create new field. It's creating new fields. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need. We're going back. It's crazy. Come on, bros. It's okay. So it's obvious because we're going uphill and because we're clearly going uphill and because we're going uphill and we have this heavy piece of equipment in the ground and all that, it's going to be slower, but of course we have to deal with that. So yeah, I think downhill is definitely going to be a lot quicker. About right here, we're ending it. Grab our weight. Grab our cultivator. Let's throw it right here. Allow create new field. Now we're gonna back it up a little bit, that way we can get it kind of equal, I guess. So this is what we want to do now. We want to activate our cruise control. Yeah, basically this will be our heavy rescue shop, and the reason we're going to be doing that is, of course, we have the trailer, we have equipment. Like I said, it actually is going a little bit faster. So basically we'll have a bunch of stuff here. We'll have cars, trucks, and trailers parked here. And of course at the very end we will have our shopping. Ooh! And I hate it when I accidentally screw that up. Like I go fit to the left, fit to the right, and then of course you can do the whole thing. I'm actually going to lift up the back. Just enough so I can like line it up. I do want to actually straighten this whole thing out, so there we go. Boy, no, it's still going to get nice to it. Do this. Oh boy, please touch. Oh, please get it. I'm literally about to. There we go. It did take a bit longer than I was hoping, but of course it is all worth it. Yeah. Please don't come back. Hit the sign. I mean, I'm fine with hitting the sign. It'll come back. I'll take it. Bang. Now I'm not bang bang with a cat chat. So we're gonna have a little strip, I guess you'd say, coming out this way. So right about here. It's gonna be a decent little strip where basically we just have we're going to be able to park some vehicles. Like, we're going to have our trailer park here. We're going to have a couple pieces of the country park here. It's going to be like a little strip going outward, and of course, you're going to be able to pull inward as well. So like, kind of like a little strip for my vehicles, for my truck and trailer, and potentially even tractors. In case, of course, we have tractors that we need to tow, because we do have a tractor dolly mod in the game, which I would love to use. So that'd be nice. I think right here is where we're going to kind of swerve in curves, I guess. We're going to kind of pull it in a little bit right here. Okay, this is kind of looking ugly, but right here is where we can stop. Bang. Now you lift up both, and then you just take off. For some reason it's still going slow, but it goes really good. See that right here. Of course, gonna actually return the money to the bank, because obviously we don't want to collect any at all. Yeah, that'd be quite annoying. Yeah. My bad. Let's jump out the tractor, whatever now. Let's go ahead and repay a decent amount of money. Now we're gonna keep about $5,000 to $10,000 with us, watching our money right now. Ooh man, hold on. We owe $50,000. We have $55,000, so we're gonna keep about $10,000. Oh, my bad. Loan to about $15,000. That way we can collect interest on that and pay the other $5,000 whenever, if we collect that much interest. But yeah, go ahead and push that button. Leased items. Oh, okay, that's okay. It's all leased. I thought it was not leased. Let's also go to our let's go over here. Let's go ahead and purchase the, there we go, double gate. So we're going to go right here. And let's actually check the gate, make sure it's still in the right way, because I don't want it opening outward. Yeah, that is opening inwards, so let's get that. Place it right there. And then we get the, yeah, the fence post. Yep, perfect. And yeah, we can zoom in and out, so apparently it must have been a bug in the game, because before I had to actually exit the game completely, like, shut down the game and restart it just to zoom out, basically. So I don't care if it's not perfect, obviously, because this is a repo yard, and these places aren't meant to look perfect, but of course. I would like it to look decent, so... Get the, there we go. We can now get this thing normal, because obviously, even though there's a bit of trees in our way, foliage, not trees, we don't have too much to worry about. And I am quite worried that because we're close to the street, we might, not street, sidewalk, we might get some people just coming by and saying, ooh, this guy's gate's open, might as well just hop the gate, maybe steal, you know, something. I know people who steal, like, treat it as if it's a sport. I know people in my class like that. This one kid, he, like, literally, he'll steal anything. I mean, I'm not even joking. Like, he stole a laptop one time. He threw it away after he stole it, too. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I can understand stealing a laptop. You know, you need one for schoolwork, because obviously teachers are like, look, this is what you got to do all the time. He stole a gavel, which he threw away, too. I'm like, boy, you know, like, you're stupid, man. And I ain't no snitch, so I ain't going to snitch on him, because obviously, I know what's going to happen if I do. I'm going to get killed. I mean, like, he can't fight, but he got friends who can fight. And if they go down with him, I'm going to be dead. Alright, so let's kind of build this little thing. By the way, guys, funny thing. So I was watching this video, and this guy's like, he's talking about money from a war. He was doing a vlog and talking about money from a war for Germany, because of the one flag that they're not allowed to use. And yeah, you guys probably know what that is now. Now the X, yeah, I think it's an X at least. And he's like, they owed something like $14 million or $1 billion or whatever. And then he's like, and for you Americans, he's British. And he's like, for those of you in the Americas, that's about 14 walls, 14 of walls dividing the Americas from Mexico. And it was kind of funny in my opinion. I actually quite like that little joke. I might try that every now and again. You know, talk about how much money. Oh, and I'll be like, that's like 14 walls from us Americans to Mexico. And of course, a lot of kids in my class, because my class consists of 3 white kids. Well, I consider myself a white kid because I'm 50% white. My mother's white, but my dad is Mexican, so I'm like, basically, it's like if I bring up the wall, everybody in there is black or Mexican, and everybody's like, okay, why you gotta bring up the wall, man? Like, everybody in there is a Clinton supporter. I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, okay? Because I'd rather have, miss a few members of my family who I know are good, but don't do anything bad, than have everybody, because I know there are a lot of Mexican gangs out there. So do people in my family know, okay? And yes, it's gonna make me really sad if I see one of my family members go, if I see Fernando go, if I see Tito go, if I see Eduardo, okay? Like how I say Tito, even though me and him aren't on too good terms, but still, I'd still cry to see them go. They got kicked out of America. But of course, they're family, and obviously they're like, listen, I'd rather have this than have, somebody else in danger because of them. And they're not even, they're not the bad ones, but of course they suffer because of the bad ones. So yeah, and this is going to be a kind of crappy gate right here. But of course, that's how it all is. Like if one person, like if one president lies, or a few presidents lie, kind of sets up the ranking for all of them, doesn't it? Or if one piece of the government lies, or one person in the government says there's aliens, guess what? Sets up everybody believing that everybody believed they're aliens. There's aliens now because of it, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, guys. So obviously that's how it is. One bad apple makes everybody else look like a bad one, and I hate it, but it's true. So, well, kind of can't do that. Alright, we could be able to do it like this. I don't want to have to do it like that, though. Man, that ain't going to work. I can't even do it like that. I don't want to do it like that. So, what I'm going to have to do here is put that. And then we're going to go ahead and buy a couple posts. So, man, we are spending a decent amount of money on this. Now, like I said, all the money we got left over is definitely going to be going back into the bank. Okay, we don't have to fix that there. We only have to fix this one area right here, which is, oh, we can't even place a fence post there. Really? Why can that not be placed there? Alright, we're not even going to bother mess with it then. We'll just, so we're going to put, like, a gate there, kind of combine the 2 gates. That way, we're not going to have any issues, people getting in. Like, this ain't a high security gate by any means necessary. But, of course, it is a gate to keep my equipment in and keep the thieves out. Because somebody did steal, like I said, in the last episode, 8 pieces of equipment from my other shop. And, that taught me, A, not to leave a key in the ignition of it. But B, well, how people can be. Now, for that to happen, I learned that the lock wasn't on there, so they probably just came by, saw it, and said, "Oh, well, this is unlocked, guys. You might want to steal this." The gates were open; it was there. All the other trailers had their locks on them, but that one specifically didn't. It was like, ugh, the lock was not on the front. So I've learned my lesson about leaving the locks off, and I'm definitely going to keep locking my gates up again because smarter. I'm also going to be installing a camera in there, just somebody comes by and gets a service, and then says, hey, this guy's got a lot of equipment, made a crap ton of money off of me. How about I make my money back by stealing and selling his equipment? Well, then they'll think twice because they'll have a camera. Now, you'd probably argue, oh, well, that really won't make them think twice. That'll just make them think not to shoot you right there. Which, I mean, I guess you're probably right. You know, so, hold on a minute. Kind of adjust. I hate adjusting this thing, so I have to make it perfectly, but of course. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult thing to do now that I realize it. Because I have to come all the way over here and just do this. Alright, hold on a minute. Oh, crap, I hate being wedged in between two things. Like, it's the worst. So let's try and get this thing right there. Make that one perfectly. And then what we'll do is we'll get a bunch of posts and just put the posts, stack them up right there. Because I don't actually mind having to do this a couple times. Oh, come on, really? I can't place it there. A fence. I'm literally going to build this fence as good as I can, but of course. Perfect. That was perfect. Alright, now let's go ahead and just jump into our green truck, head down that way. And of course, we may need to get another loan from the bank, but of course we'll be paying it off. Because obviously we showed them, hey, you know, we can pay back loans if you loan us money, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Slow it down a little bit, buddy. Now, what I love is the fact that there's no car. Please tell me it opens in. I'm gonna cry if it opens outward. Oh my god, okay. Sorry, buddy. Gotta make a wide turn. Ooh, boy. Gotta bust the Yui, as my mother said when we were chilling. Ooh. This would be a perfect, I'm not gonna lie, it's a perfect spot to do this kind of stuff, this kind of look. So yeah. Holy. What? What? Okay, come on, Buzz. You can get out, man. Get out. What's up, Buzzy? Come here, good boy. Alright, babe, go out. There's a joke, Buzzy. Buzz my dog, by the way, for those of you who don't know. And I also have a fish named Richard. It's actually not my fish, it's my brother's. So let's back this truck up into here. Not this truck, the trailer. We're actually going to take the truck off first, and then we're going to back the truck up into, basically against the wall. That's where it's going to be going for now. Actually, since I have this truck here anyways, I might as well just take this one to the shop and basically, you know, get another loan from the bank so I can purchase some more equipment. Buzz, get in here. Get in here. You're not leaving. We're going to back this one up just a little bit better, that way, out of the way. And let's go ahead and, honestly, I think I can get a little, yeah, right here, look. Buzz, get in here. Get in here. Right here. I'm terribly sorry, guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and buy a small, not a large, a small vehicle shelter. Oh, I don't actually think that's a small one. That is a pretty small, that is a pretty large small one. That takes up, that's bigger than my entire lot, guys. Chance of me getting a vehicle shelter, not happening. Now, what about this thing? That's huge. Alright, that's XXXL. Alright, look, nah, it's too big as well. Like, all these, shops are too big. Now, we do definitely need a vehicle, a small shack for, basically doing this, which we'll actually put back here. Because that actually makes a little bit more sense to have a shack there. Now, where are we going to have a little shelter? I don't know how many, how big is this? That's a bit too big for my liking, honestly. How about this? That's too big as well. I'll put up with this. I'll put up with this, guys. I'll be honest. I'll put up with this. However, where are we going to store it? Because I do want to have a... Yeah, I'll put this right here. Oh, get out of there. And then probably have another one there. Once we move this, of course. We're going to park this next to it. So this is how it's going to be. So I'll pull up right here. There we go. So the whole purpose of these two spots is that way I can pull a vehicle in there like this. Hold on, let me back this one in so you guys can see. Like this. Have multiple vehicles, so I could unload, park the truck here, park the truck next to it, park the truck here, park the truck next to it, park the truck here, park the truck next to it, whatever, you know what I'm saying, guys. Let's pull out here now. I do like this shop a lot in fact, but for now, actually, yeah, I think that's the end of this video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, please do like the video, like and share, so I can subscribe if you're around here. In the next episode, the next episode I do on my channel will be a heavy rescue video, where I actually do some heavy rescue, where I pick up, hopefully, something nice, you know. I'm hoping it isn't just something like a little sports car, or, you know, a little freaking, yeah, I mean, I'm not talking crap about the Dodge, it is a nice truck, but a little Dodge. I'm hoping it's something heavy, like a freaking tractor, just to test the limits of my truck. But other than that, we're going to drive our truck home, you know, get ourselves home. And yeah, I think that's it, like, yeah. Yeah, something else I'm looking forward to doing is modding a new truck in, which would be amazing. I've been trying, quote unquote, trying to do for the past, month. Buzz! There! Put Buzz outside! Alright, yeah, put Buzz outside! Alright, so we're actually going to take the highway. I was going to take the back roads, but of course the highway's going to go a lot faster. I can go about 70 miles an hour. And without a trailer, I can actually go about, you know, exactly, I can go at top speed and not fishtail. If I had a trailer on, I'd start fishtailing about now, and I'd just lose control of the truck, honestly. You know what I'm saying, guys? Yeah, there we go. Use those extra brakes. We're just going to make a nice little turn at 6 miles an hour. Because we do that. I just love living out in the suburbs, guys. It's the best. You know, I can sit here and just off-road time, you know what I'm saying? Oh, actually, I didn't even know about this trail right here. Ooh, actually, this looks pretty cool. If you're wondering why I did that, it's so I can hear if my truck's making noise in the dirt or not. Man, I just love, oh crap, I just realized I'm gonna be hitting somebody's field right now. Whoop, my bad. That was not intended. Like an orchard. Angry orchard. Somebody's garbage. Let's get out of here quick. Before they realize I'm going to destroy the crop. I'm like a happy teenager. I just love the realism in this game. Oh crap. Oh boy. Oh boy, our house is right here, I forgot. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed them, please do clap that like button, search for, and subscribe to this almost daily. No, subscribe to this daily on your homepage. Well, you know, let me rephrase, let me redo that. I'm trying to get my videos daily again, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed them, please do slap that like button, search for, and subscribe to these videos, subscribe to daily videos just like this one on your homepage. Or like and share to fucking subscribe if you're new around here. There we go, I kinda did it. I need to create one and like script it out and practice it. But other than that, about 5 minutes. Whoa, crap! I will be doing another video, guys, and y'all will be able to see that. And oops, my speaker. Sorry, guys. I literally fell back in my chair, so I'm kind of laughing about it. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.